Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video we're going to be going over threes, but before we get into that, I'm doing a giveaway. Some of you might know that I do Enneagram coaching and I have a website linked in the description box below. If you would like a 1 hour free Enneagram coaching with me, then subscribe and click the link to my website in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you hit connect. Send me a brief email including your name, your Enneagram number, and if you're not sure what numbers you think you might be, the reason why you want to do coaching, and your username on YouTube. All you have to do is subscribe. All you have to do is subscribe to my video, and I'll read through the emails that I get, and I'll pick a winner at random on May 22nd. That day, I'll email that person back, set up a schedule, set up an appointment with you, and I'll announce it on my video who wins. So if you'd like your chance at a 1 hour free coaching appointment, go ahead and follow those steps. Subscribe, go to my website, send me an email, and all of the qualifications will be in the description box below. That pretty much sums that up, so let's get into the video. What I've learned from being around Enneagram type 3s. Okay, the first thing that I've learned from being around Enneagram type 3s is public life is beautiful. Public life, everything is going smoothly. You're the top of your class. You have a ton of friends. Everyone wants to be like you because you're the popular kid, but private life may be a little messy. And I don't just mean with relationships with your family or even inner turmoil, but I mean literally your private life is messy. A lot of 3s that I have seen, when I actually go to their homes and I see their room, I mean, it's bad, okay? There's piles of junk everywhere. There's no time to make the bed. Papers are strewn. And I was really confused at this at first because I wondered, aren't you supposed to care about efficiency and effectiveness? Aren't you supposed to care about the way things are presented? What is going on? And this pattern that I noticed within a lot of 3s is that, the most efficient, most effective things to put my energy into are these things, not these things. Why do I need to hang up all of my laundry when I should be doing this thing instead? Why do I need to clean up this thing that no one's ever going to see when I could just do this other thing instead? My car is clean because people see in my car, but my bedroom, who's going in there? Who needs to see that? My desk, my personal office, everyone's different. But what I have noticed is you have this overriding need to have everything put together. But when it comes to the things that other people might not see, it's kind of just swept under the rug. The second thing I've noticed from being around type 3s, you don't take criticism very well, okay? You look like you take criticism well. You appear to be taking it well. Someone might say to you, why are you doing that? That looks so dumb. Why are you doing this, that, and the other? You shouldn't be doing it this way. And you'll be very graceful and elegant in conversation. But what I've noticed with a lot of 3s is when they step back from that social situation, they have this script running through their mind, and it's one or the other. It's either, I'm an idiot, I'm so stupid, how come I didn't think of doing it this better way? How come I'm behind because I wasn't paying attention to all these other things? I'm so stupid for not realizing how much of an idiot I was. Or you have this other script in your head that's going, they're so stupid, they're an idiot. How could they think that's better than what I'm doing? They're probably mentally ill. They probably just don't even, oh my goodness. So there's not really a balance. So 3s, be careful with the I'm stupid or they're stupid. Take a page from the book of 4s and say, I'm not stupid and you're not stupid. We just don't like doing it the same way. Okay, fair enough. That's your wing. That's one of your wings. You can step your foot in there. You got this. Next point, point number 3. You're afraid of looking dumb and you're afraid of looking like a fool. You don't want to look goofy on accident. You'll be goofy on purpose. I know lots of 3s that are really silly and I know a lot of 3s that are really silly and are really goofy, but it's intentional when they're trying to look silly and look goofy. But when they might look silly or goofy on accident, then they're embarrassed. So a lot of threes kind of have this personality they put on to be this presenter. And you're going to present information in an entertaining way and in an effective way. And with a lot of, I think, famous people that are threes, famous actors that are threes, if you watch any kind of talk show with famous actors that are threes, they're trying to imitate a seven. A lot of threes are trying to imitate the energy that a seven brings, but they don't want to risk looking goofy or stupid. See, sevens, you're smart, you're intelligent, but you'll risk looking stupid as stupid can be to raise that energy and to bring joy to other people. You know, the dancing clown, you'll do that to bring life back to something that's dead. Threes, you don't want to sacrifice your image to do that. But you want to bring joy, you want to bring encouragement, you want to bring life, but you don't want it to take a toll on your image. So you're trying to look like the seven, but you have this weight pushing down on you, similar to the two. The sin for you is not pride like it is for the two, but one of the main titles that is placed on threes is vanity. So vanity can sort of be like pride, you know, vanity is similar. And really taking a hit to your vanity by looking stupid on accident, not feeling like you have control of yourself or your situation or the way people perceive you, is very difficult to deal with. So think about this. If you want to appear like a wonderful presenter, just remember, some wonderful presenters look goofy, and you might risk looking goofy to be a wonderful presenter. You don't want to look messy, so you sweep the mess into your room where no one will see it. But remember, people like messy. People like knowing that you are like them. People feel a connection to you when they realize we're the same. Okay, a big thing I've noticed in threes is, I mention Tony Robbins all the time when I'm talking about threes of, you can do this, you're a lion, there's a lion in you, and you can't be told no. You got this, you're the only one standing in your way. You have this about you. But if you aren't constantly doing, if you aren't constantly moving forward, you feel like you're moving back. Staying still is okay for a time being. It's okay to sit down and look at what you've done and appreciate yourself for what you've done and know that you've done a good job. If you're always feeling like you haven't done enough, no matter how much you do, you'll continue to have that feeling. What makes you think that the next thing you do is going to give you that feeling that nothing else could? You've tried this activity, you've tried the other, you've tried your certifications, you've tried your degrees, you've tried being the best parent, you've tried being the best girlfriend, the best boyfriend, you've tried being the best person at what you're doing, and you still have this empty feeling. What makes you think this next goal you're going to obtain is going to bring you that inner peace? Use your logical brain and work this out. If you want to feel like you actually mattered and you actually achieved something in your life, then you need to be okay at your lowest point saying, I still have value in this world. I still have something to give. I still have purpose. My life still has meaning. If you're at your highest point and say, what does it all matter? Like so many, celebrities do. They end their life because I got to the top, I couldn't get higher, I'm done. You don't want to be in that position, and your personality has hardwired you to be more susceptible to that. Of, I need the next thing because now I feel like I've really done something for a while, and then it lowers and lowers and lowers, and then I need to do something even better, and that will last me a little bit longer, and then I need to do something again, and oh my goodness, I'm slipping back down faster. I need to do something. So as you can see, this is not going to help you in the long run. You need to be at that lowest point and say, okay, I'm still here. I'm still okay. I'm still fine. I still am proud of myself. Can you say that? Can you say that you're happy with who you are if you're at a low point? Can you say that who I am is what's important, not what I am? I'm a boss, I'm a coworker, I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a parent. Those things are important. They add a lot to your life and they're great things. But if you're only those things, then as soon as you hit a bump in the road in those areas, then what are you? Okay, fifth thing I've learned from being around type 3s, that you will change yourself for people that you don't like. Okay, you will change yourself. 9s are guilty of it also. I think 2s and 6s can be kind of guilty of this as well, but 3s, you will change and adapt who you are and who you present yourself to be for people you cannot stand or for people you don't care about. If it's just a network, if it's just a connection, if it's just I know a guy, if that's the purpose, then you don't really have relationships. You have contacts in your phone. I know 3s that have great relationships and have great skills, and they use their networking to make great relationships. Use what you can, use what you have to do amazing things. People are going to like you. People are going to be attracted to you. People are going to want to be around you. Make sure they're around you, not what you are presenting to them. If you want people to be in your life for the long haul, you need to be in it for the long haul, and you can only be something you're not for so long. Okay, sixth thing I've noticed from being around type 3s. You are very focused on wanting to be productive, getting things done, having a life with value, having a life with purpose. These are great things for you to focus on. One thing that might be getting in your way of being productive that I don't really understand as a 9 is laying in bed thinking about all the things that you've done that have embarrassed you throughout your life. Thinking about how I've done all these awkward things. How is that helping you to be productive when you can't change the past? You can only change your present. Thinking about how you're such a loser and you're so dumb and you're so horrible and how could anyone stand to be around you? How do those things help you become better? If it's only discouraging, if you're talking to yourself in only a discouraging way, you're only going to be slowed down from your goals. So talking to yourself in a more encouraging way of, is this a productive thought pattern or is this not productive? Make that conscious decision to either think about something or not think about something. Don't just let it come into your mind. Because 3s, you are a feeling type. Your feelings are separated from thinking and doing. So you're either thinking and doing like a mastermind, you're able to make a wonderful plan and stick with it and get it done the most efficient and effective way possible, or you're kind of stuck in your feelings. So how a 3 goes to 9 in unhealth, how it looks when a 3 is unhealthy and going to 9, I think a lot of it is being in these feelings. Even though a 9 is a doing type, the 3 goes to this 9 and they're, what's the point? Why should I even try? I should just quit now. Why would I even do this? This is horrible. Look, you don't need to beat yourself up over things that really aren't important. You feel like it's important because to you, in your feelings, it is. Your actual goals, it's not important. Last thing I've learned, number 7, you take a lot of pride in your work when you feel like you've done well. When it's your turn to do the job, you do it great, and then you are proud that you've done a great job. Then when it's someone else's turn to do that job, you have a hard time letting them. So it's your turn to file all these papers and you organize it and you make it look great. It's spectacular. It's all ordered perfectly. It's alphabetical. It's chronological, whatever. You have it perfect and it's great. It's someone else's turn to do it. Not even that you're afraid they're gonna mess up your work, but that they're not going to put in as much effort and care about it as much as you did. Another thing is you don't want other people to take credit for your work. No one likes it when people steal your credit, but I think as a 3, you are on the lookout, making sure people aren't going to steal your credit. Make sure people aren't gonna steal that spotlight. You worked hard for that, and you did work hard. But in every situation, it does not matter. When it comes to who organized the coffee mugs best, does it matter? Is that really a spotlight you're going to fight for? Is the title coffee cup organizer the title you want? The number 1 in the house. I'm the best at organizing coffee cups, and when you do it, it sucks. That's not a reasonable thought that I think is going through your conscious mind. But even little titles like the best at blank, the best at blank, those are things that you're kind of grasping for. You don't want to be second best. You don't even want to be pretty good. You would rather not do it than be okay. You want to be the best. This quality makes you very admirable and makes you very likable to be around. We love this about you. But in the long run, this is probably making you hate yourself. Because when you're not the best, you hate yourself. You know, when you ran 18 miles yesterday and you only went 17 today, you hate yourself. When you were the most impressive person at your high school and everyone wanted to be your friend and you had 30 people in your posse, but now when you're in college you only have 20 people, you hate yourself. Okay, trying to beat your record every single time can be fun when you're competitive, but can cause damage when you always see yourself as a loser, which is one of the worst things you could see yourself as. So, my suggestion to type 3s, listen to me, the lowly 9 who has to convince myself to take the time to make my instant coffee every morning, okay? When you relax a little bit, you're not hurting your overall goals in life. When you slow down, you're going to feel pain because you might feel like you're running towards a goal, you're running towards this success, you're running towards this. Really, you're running away from worthlessness. You're running away from the title worthless, unneeded, unproductive, unwanted, not valuable. That's what you're running away from. The 2s, the 3s, and the 4s, you guys are running away from this shame of just being a human, of just being alive. Look, it doesn't matter if you hate yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't even want to be here, if you think you're the worst. Your job in life is not to impress yourself or other people. That's not your job. That might be your compulsion, but your job is not to make other people like you. A baby does nothing to deserve their place in the world, yet we protect them with everything we have. So when a baby's born, you haven't done anything for us. You haven't ever paid any bills. You're not the best on your team. No, that's literally ridiculous. So have some patience with yourself. Be gentle with who you are because you were given this personality, you were given this body, and you were given this time that you have on earth. I love my 3s. I love you guys, and most of us really do. Most all the types on the Enneagram really want to be like you. America is a very 3-driven country. We're all trying to be like you, okay? I lied. There's one more thing that I've noticed about 3s. The 8th thing? The 8th thing I've noticed about 3s. When you're working on the Enneagram, don't be shallow about it. This is confusing. When a 3 reads a self-help book, it's like, yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, I do that every day. Waking up a CEO, being your own boss, a 3 wakes up and naturally does that. They wake up and life's gonna happen. So when you're working on the Enneagram, stop trying to make yourself more efficient. Oh, I'll just move to that 6 a little bit. I'll just make sure that I'm including everyone in my success. Look at that 9 a little bit. I encourage using strengths from both your health and stress number. Go to that stress number and ask for wisdom before you're pushed there. As a 3, go to that 9 and ask, what do I need to do to relax? What do I need to do to make peace with myself? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to cut out of my life that's just wasting my time? 3s, you are separated from feeling. Your thinking and doing is separated from feeling. Bridge the gap. It is painful. It hurts. You're going to feel like a pile of crap. When you can look at yourself and say, I don't like this, eventually you can get to a point where you can look at yourself and say that you do like it. Because the truth is, I don't think you honestly will look at yourself. Who are you? Who are you? Who's in there? Is that someone worth the time of day or is it not? Sweeping your whole life under a rug so that you can present this beautiful picture is not necessarily what people are after. Okay, that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you don't feel too offended. I hope you don't feel too criticized. But if you do, then hopefully it was in all the right ways. I want you to really grow and I want you to actually dig those roots in deep. Don't forget about the giveaway. Subscribe. Go to my website in the description box below. Send me that email and you will be automatically entered to win 1 free coaching appointment with me. I will see you guys in another video soon. Stay tuned for part 4. I love you all so much, and I've only been on here for a short time, but the reaction that I've gotten has been so overwhelmingly positive. I can't thank you guys enough. I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye.